So this is a power steering pinion for removed from power steering rack. Which vehicle does this belong to? It belongs to a Peugeot 505 with a power steering, which is regarded as PAS, that's power assisted steering. If you're always having your power steering issue in your 505, this is usually the main issue in your power steering. If ever, doesn't mean it has a constant issue, but the reason why people tend to run away from power steering in Peugeot 505, which you can convert and put in 504, is because of this. It tends to leak. The main failure is usually leakage. Where does it usually leak from? Here. This seal here, that's where it usually leaks from. Now there's a seal under which it can also leak from as well. So how do you know when this one starts leaking? You can tell this one is facing upward in engine bay, so you can actually see the oil dripping from here. But if it's leaking from under, you see oil will be puffing out from the steering rack itself. That's it'll be coming out from the left side of that steering pipe, where that steering hose is bolted on or attached on. That's why it's coming. Look at it, because it should be like this. So it'll be coming out from the steering shaft. You don't just say it will pour, oil will be pouring from the steering shaft from the left side, which is this side of the vehicle. Remember, this is the left hand drive car. So but if it's leaking from here, it will be from this side where the steering column comes and attached on this place. So you see oil. So this one was repaired. It was leaking from this seal, so hopefully it solved the problem. I have a spare one that probably, if this one works, I'll also repair that one and keep. So that's the car I was removed for, which is the 505 ST mine. Alright, so I hope you've learned the lesson. It can last. My 505 V6 at a point started leaking in 2014 or thereabout. 2014, I think so. I gave it to the same person that repaired this one. He repaired it and the leakage has stopped till today. Since that 2014 to today, it hasn't leaked. So hopefully this one will also behave same way. So it's not as if it will be a constant issue. But my point is, 95% of the issue we have, if we ever come up in a 505 or a 504 converted with a power steering kit from 505, this is where you have the problem. The power steering pump of 505, it hardly fails. So this is usually the issue. So alright, there's a better solution, which is electric power steering. Unfortunately, they don't do that conversion here in Nigeria so far. That one would have been better, but maybe I'll do a separate video on that. Hopefully someday, you never know, somebody will be able to start to do that conversion here in Nigeria, and then it solves the entire problem. Okay, so like the video, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.